Hello and welcome or welcome back to the stream. Yeah, I feel like shit, so I don't know. Let's do the spelling bee, I guess. Won't that be fun? Yay. You fell asleep at your desk around 5:45. Yeah, I fell asleep at around 10 past 6 and I only just woke up. Like, but I basically woke up like I think around 25 minutes ago. So that was lucky, I guess, that I woke up. Because I just would have slept until tomorrow morning. I really need a haircut. So I've been meaning to get my hair cut like the last few weekends. But I just haven't done it. Like, I just have not done it. So, oh, we've got an ad break coming up in 2 minutes and 43 seconds. Yay. Do I just keep on going? I don't know. I guess I do, right? Oh, Ricochet's here. Hey, Ricochet. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I just did the cadence of the I see you know your judo well succulent Chinese meal man. I don't know. I felt like I was channeling that a little bit. Well, it's not seasonal depression or whatever for me because I don't go in the sun anyway, so I'm not going to get like, you know, sad from lack of sunlight. Otherwise, I would just be sad all the time. But you might have the sads, you might have the seasonal depression, hyperbovian, because it's not nice weather in Melbourne. All right, let's have a look at what we have. We have W, A, E, F, P, L, and we have to use the letter O. I'm just going to go for the easy ones. Oh, I always do this. Okay. Look, this is just going to happen forever, probably. I just don't remember to do stuff. I don't know. You just got regular clinical depression? Yeah, that's relatable. Wallop. Is wallop a word? How do you spell it? Wallop. Yay! Wallop was a word. Twitch fiddled with your text. A likely story, Joey. You caught my dyslexia. Everybody, Joey has caught my dyslexia through cyberspace. Waffle. Oh, you could have both kinds of waffles. You could have waffling on and you could have delicious waffles with ice cream and stuff. Oh no, because that doesn't have a... Oh well, it didn't like that. I'll try again in case I spelled something wrong. Although we can have wolf. So we'll do that. Lap, lap. Lap, lap. Oh, there's no D. And then also there's no O in that word. What am I doing? I don't know. Follow? Oh, and fellow? It's done. Put some waffles in the chat. Is that a Northern Lion thing? I don't know. I thought that Northern Lion guy would be British because his name's Northern Lion. Like, how is your name Northern Lion and you're not British? I thought he would be like from Yorkshire or Lancashire or something, because a lion is, that's, you, I don't know. I just feel like that's false advertising, and I don't think that's okay. I think that should be against TOS. View all games. Yes, please. I feel like if I like talk about every time I feel sick, like that will be half the show. So I'm just not gonna mention how bad I feel every day, because I mean it is a time filler. Like, you can fill up a lot of air with whinging, I feel like. Yay, it's the crossword time. La la la. Probably gonna work on the Discord box. Oh, thank you, Joey. That's a good help, because I don't know how to do any of that stuff. I haven't used Discord in like 10 years, and I don't even have like my original Discord account, because I used to play Rust with these American guys, and then one of them wanted to follow me on Instagram, so I let them, and then a few of them, other people, followed me on Instagram, and then they started getting really weird with me. And then when COVID happened, they were like asking me to marry them and stuff, and like move over to America so they could protect me, and they were like really weird and stalkery. And one even sent me like 5 paragraphs in an Instagram DM, like saying how much they like are in love with me or something. It was very weird. Anyway, don't let people on the internet know what you look like, because they form like weird little things. It's very disturbing. Helpful things, I don't know. They couldn't handle a female gamer. No, I don't know. I think it was the accent. Well, when I didn't used to play with a mic, they all just thought I was a dude, because I just I don't know. I guess I kind of talk like a dude when you can't hear the little squeaky girl voice. And yeah, I don't know. It was just a very weird. It was just a very weird weird time in my life. And people get weird, man. People are psychos out there. I was like, well, I'm glad I'm in another hemisphere on another continent from those people. Rust is pretty sick though. Yeah, it used to be fun. All right, helpful things, 5 letters. What are helpful things that are 5 letters? I don't know, elves. They're helpful. They help Santa. Pale shade of yellowish white. Cream? Is cream? I think that's cream. It fits. So let's go with that. Spiritual leader whose name translates to my teacher. Sensei? Spiritual teacher. Spiritual leader whose names translates to my teacher. Helpful things. Yeah, a tool is a helpful thing. We could try that. Spiritual leader whose name translates to my teacher. Master. But master's already... Yeah, let's try... That doesn't fit either. Spiritual leaders. Okay, who are spiritual leaders? We've got the Dalai Lama. We've got the Pope. We've got the Archbishop of Canterbury, I guess. We've got Rabbi and imams are 5. Yeah, but I don't know what any of those their translations are. Yeah, I know you meant for the 5 letters to fit. I just don't know what the translations of any of those mean. I mean, what should we put? I reckon we'll go with Rabbi just because it's the New York Post. And I think that's probably demographically wise, probably gonna be it. One down, units of farmland. What do you recognize? Oh, acres. All right, this is acres. Is it? Yeah, is that how you spell acre? It is now. Dweller in the country where the Tigris and Euphrates meet. Fix as glitchy software. Longtime Alabama football coach Nick. 1 million informally. Okay, that's mil. Two, dweller in the country where the Tigris and Euphrates meet. Okay. Well, well, we know this is an O because that's not tool. Irani, maybe? I think the rivers meet in Iraq or Iran. Well, it's Iraqi? Yeah. Maybe. All right, let's try 3 down. Fix as glitchy software. With 9 across parallel bars. Maybe equal? I don't know. Down is debug. 3 down is debug. Okay, that is really helpful because that fits. Oh. Parallel bars could be a flip. All right, let's try this again. With 9 across parallel bars. See 8 across. I tried sign, but I'll try it again. All right, what's 4 down? If we get 4 down. Longtime Alabama football coach Nick. What did I do here? There have been so many great ball games about Tigris and Euphrates. I don't know. I just know it from the Bible I just know it from the Bible. And like Southeast Turkey, the Tigris goes through there. And I know that the Euphrates goes through like Iran, but I don't know. I really want to go to Iran. There's so much cool stuff to see there, but obviously it's not a very safe one across his AIDS. Yeah, that does make sense. You Googled for? Alright. Connections. Yay, my favorite game that totally doesn't frustrate the shit out of me. We weren't gonna guess it anyway. Yeah, there's no way we were gonna guess it. Like, it's like asking, it would be like asking an American about cricket or asking an American about AFL or asking an American, like, literally anything about a non-American thing. They wouldn't know. Okay, our words are Uber, Swan, Love, Vile, Goose, Google, Foul, Zoom, Yahoo, Siren. How do I say that? Mien, Dodo, Photoshop, Folk, Goof, Awful. All right, we could have Goose, Dodo, Swan, and what was the other thing I saw? Fowl. What do you reckon for birds? Goose, Swan, Fowl, Dodo. That's probably too obvious, right? It's trying to trick me. Tasty birds? Well, maybe the dodo was so tasty, that's why they're not here. Yeah, it might be a herring. I think it is. It always does that. If it's too easy, it's usually not it. Let's do a shuffle. It's worth a shot, do you think, Ricochet? I don't know. I think it's trying to trick me. Okay, let's see. We have to be really careful with our chances. So, fowl, swan, dodo, goose. All right, let's try. Nope. It was a trick. I was pretty sure it was a trick. All right, what about Zoom, Google, Photoshop, and Yahoo? I don't know, are those, I don't know, computer stuff? Computer stuff. But then Uber's there, so that could be like apps or something. I don't know. Search engines. Okay, well, for search engines, we've got Yahoo. We've got Google. What else is a search engine? Google, Yahoo, Goose. Is Goose a search engine? Oh, yeah, DuckDuckGoose is a search engine. Is that what it's called? DuckDuckGoose? Or am I just thinking of the game you play when you're little? Duck, I used to run around just for like 10 minutes going duck, 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 and then finally go goose. Because I have ADHD. Duck, duck, go? It's called duck, duck, go? Oh, okay. I thought it was called duck, duck, goose. Yahoo, goose, Google. Google, Yahoo, goose. Yeah, go Uber, not Yahoo. So what are my selections on hyperbovian? Spell it out to me explicitly because I'm a bimbo. Please explain. I need help mentally and physically. Ah. Google, Uber, Photoshop, and Zoom. Okay. Google, Uber, Photoshop, and Zoom. Companies that have become verbs. Ooh. The digital activities named after a brand. Okay. That was very esoteric, but I guess people do say, oh, it's Googled, it's Photoshop, I Ubered. And I zoomed. Yeah, okay. I see that. I see that. That makes sense. I don't know. I can't think of anything. Da, 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 da. But Siren folk love songs. Siren folk love. Swan song is when someone dies. Yeah. There we go. All right. That was good. That was good work. That was good work. Okay, this is... Oh, maybe like names that you call silly people, because don't people call like a silly person a Yahoo and a goof and a goose and a dodo? What do you reckon about that? I've heard people call dumb people all of this stuff. Oh, you're a goose. Oh, you're such a dodo. Oh, you're a goof. Oh, you're a Yahoo. What do you reckon? Like, I don't know, derogatory names for people that are a bit slow. Let's try that. Silly person! Yay! Finally my life experience helped me out in this game. Yay! Homophones. Alright, back to puzzle because I want to see. Homophones of synonyms for despicable. Oh, that does make sense. So that would be foul spelt with a U. That would be mean spelt M-E-A-N. Awful. Oh, awful. I suppose if you've got a particular accent, that would say awful instead of awful. And vile, as in you are vile, with V-I-L-E instead of like a test tube vial. All right. Well, there you go. I mean, it's not a homophone if you don't have the right accent to make it a homophone, right? Because awful and awful don't sound at all the same in my accent. So I don't know. I feel like this is a very xenophobic. I feel like the New York Times is very xenophobic to me. And I don't appreciate it. All right. So that's all I have to say on the matter. I have no videos to watch because I just woke up. Thank you. So what do people have planned for the weekend? What is everybody doing? I'm getting my hair cut tomorrow. I think I already said that. But that's a big day for me because I've got to leave the house and talk to people. And hairdressers always talk to you. They always want to know everything about your life. So oh, last time I got my hair cut, the lady, she kept on asking me where I was from, and I was like, it's like Australia, and she was like, no, like, where are you from? And I was like, Western Sydney. And then she kept on asking me where I was from, and I was like, oh, do you mean like like my ancestry? And she was like, yeah. And then like I just told her, you know, what it was, and then she goes, oh, that's why you look like a Vietnamese girl. And I was like, because she was Vietnamese, and I was like, okay, well, that's definitely the first time I've ever heard that. It was so weird because I am like the whitest looking person out. Like I have green eyes and like really pale skin and dark hair. Although a few people have asked me if I'm like part Asian, which I guess maybe I could see, but yeah, I don't know. It was a funny comment. Your bro's in Willy Wonka play tomorrow? Oh, how old's your brother? Is it like a school play or like a professional? Like, is he like an adult or a kid? Either way, that's still kind of cute. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. That would be really cute, I reckon. Is it a musical? Oh, it's like he's an actual actor. Oh, that's pretty cool. Is it like, I don't know anything about Willy Wonka stage show. Is it like in Brisbane, or like, is it like in like one of the big theaters in the city, or like he's 2.5 years older than you? Oh, that's pretty cool. Who's he playing? Is he playing like a major role? Is it a musical? Tell me more. I must know. I like this, Gus. It's interesting. Hyperbarian thought your brother was a toddler. How old do you think Joey is if his brother, who's 2.5 years older, is a toddler? What are you doing, Hyperbobian? Are you okay? I think everybody in this chat has caught my dyslexia. I think it's contagious through the screen. Though apparently it's almost like a horror take on the original. Oh, that sounds scary. Is it a musical or just a play? Is it like musical theater? I don't even remember Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. That's the movie, right? You think it's a musical? Oh, yeah. Musicals are hard for me. Although I've only really seen one proper musical, and that was Les Mis, and it made me cry, and I felt so ashamed because I didn't want to like it and I didn't want to be moved by it, but I was. And I I felt a sense of shame. The original is kind of a horror story already. It kind of is, isn't it? It kind of is. Yeah, I wanted to hate Les Mis so much. I wanted to hate it so much. And I actually really liked it. It was actually really, really good. And it actually really moved me. And I was like, well, I don't know. Although I guess like the French Revolution is like a pretty compelling backdrop for a story. So I don't know. A lot of people talk shit about the remake, but the music slaps. The remake of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, is that the one that had Johnny Depp in it? I think it was supposed to have Marilyn Manson. Not gonna lie, if it had Manson in it, I would have gone to see it. I know Manson's supposed to be cancelled and like I shouldn't listen to his music because he's, you know, he's been accused of some pretty heinous stuff, but sometimes I don't listen to Manson very often, but occasionally I'll just listen to a Marilyn Manson song and I'm like, yeah, this is sick. And then I'm like, no, don't give him your money. But also, I don't know. It's just hard sometimes. They made it again with the kid from the new June movie. I think that was like a prequel, Hyperbovian. I think that was a prequel. Timothy Chalamet. Yeah, is that how you say his name? He's I just know he's going out with Kylie Jenner. Everyone's so mean to Kylie Jenner. You know those like snark subs I used on like Reddit? I used to read the Kardashian snark page, and it actually made me like Kylie Jenner because the way those girls pick on, like the way the people on that sub pick on her, they were like saying that she looked like an old lady, right? They were just saying all this horrible stuff about her. Oh, she looks like she's 40, yada, yada, yada. So the girl went and got a facelift so she didn't look old anymore. And then they were like having a go at her for doing that. And it's like, well, she can't win. Like the poor kid was like, I don't know how old she was when she got famous because of her like family. They just shoved her in the spotlight when she was still in primary school. I don't know. It made me feel really sad. So I don't know. I probably wouldn't have anything in common with her. We probably wouldn't be friends, but I'm kind of like, leave the girl alone. I know she's, you know, you think Kylie is the most likable out of the family? Well, yeah, I feel really sorry for her. Like, I think if everybody was saying that like I was the ugly duckling of the family and this, that, and the other, I would probably, and I had money and I was young, right? And I was impressionable and I had money. Like I even think if I had money when I was like 16, 17, 18, I think I would have gotten plastic surgery, to be honest with you. And I know I would regret it because I'm so glad I haven't like done anything to change my appearance, because sometimes you just grow into yourself, right? Snark Reddit is so cringe. Well, I think especially, I think it's a little bit different if you're a big celebrity, yada, yada, yada. But I think if you're like YouTube level fame, and so you do interact with, you know, different online communities, I think that's when it's dangerous. Like that Saver Fox girl that necked herself, and she has a daughter, she has a young daughter. And even after she, you know, she self-deleted, apparently the snark page was like kind of celebrating it, and like they were like, oh well, it's not my fault if like she's so sensitive, she can't handle criticism and she took her own life. It's like, yeah, the internet has turned people into sociopaths. Like if you wouldn't say it to somebody's face in real life, like don't say it about them online. Like that's my rule for real life too. Like I wouldn't say something behind somebody's back that I wouldn't say to their face, and I think like that's a good rule to have. But yeah, yeah, I feel really sorry for Kylie Jenner. I do. Yeah, that girl just can't win. It's really horrible. Here's hoping the stream doesn't lag. Well, I messed around with my computer and I tried to prioritize like OBS and VSeeFace, which is the program that does my VTuber tracking. Yeah, bitching about somebody who's already Sudoku'd is next level. Yeah. Well, they all got called out, right? They all got called out, and that's why they made the subreddit private. But if I was her husband, I would be... Who's this again? Oh, let's watch a video about her. I think her name was Michaela. I'm sorry, I don't know her last name. I want to be respectful. I believe her name was Michaela something. I think there'll be a video of her. Oh, her name was Michaela Ann Rains. Okay, that's scheduled. It's not coming out yet again. But yeah, she's so I hate having to use these words, but I just have to because of the algorithm. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. But she, you know, self-deleted. It says on the 20th of June this year, and she was only 30 years old, and she's got a young daughter. Not Michaela Peterson. No, not Jordan Peterson's. It's this lady here. She ran like a fox sanctuary where she like rescued foxes and minks and like stuff like that from fur farms. And she just had a massive snark Reddit. So... Oh, I don't want to watch the video of her husband crying because I'll cry. That's so sad. Let's see if we can find like a video about it. Yeah, this might be okay. Let's see.
Post yesterday about how draining it is to do social media and do content in order to...
Hang on, I'll just let it load for a second. I will get a new PC, guys, I promise. Am I frozen? Yes, I am. All right. You know a YouTuber who does similar things with minks but uses them to hunt for rats on farms. Oh, they'd be really good ratters, I reckon. Yeah. I think they would go hard at that.
These funds for the rescue. There were a lot of great suggestions, but believe me, it's not anything that I haven't thought of, and a lot of it is not realistic. People suggested, you know, other people coming out to do videos of the animals and stuff, and yeah.
I'm having trouble with lag. Hang on, guys, give me a second. Ferrets are good. Joseph Carter? Oh, okay, that sounds interesting. Maybe we'll just watch the news story about it. This might be alright. Come on, please play. How is my computer this bad? Oh no. That's her husband. Imagine seeing her husband crying and sobbing like that, and you're a snarker and you're like, ha ha ha, we killed that. You know, we killed that dumb whatever, like whatever they call her. I don't know. They've locked it down. I think they're scared. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with like Denims, Frogan, who's the other one? Caseytron. It's going to be interesting to see what happens with them because apparently they were working like in tandem with the H3 snark when, you know, with all the CPS stuff and the content nuke and all that stuff. And apparently all the mods on the H3 snark are like really, really scared because obviously Ethan's going to be able to subpoena their identities and stuff during discovery. So I think Ethan's sort of using it to get documentation and stuff so he can bring in more people that he thinks are sort of like scheming against him. But look, like, it's one thing to not like somebody on the internet. Like, I'll call someone a dickhead. I'll be like, oh, I don't like, you know, so-and-so because I think like they're a disingenuous dickhead. But that's as far as I would take it, right? I'm not like trying to find out things about them. I'm not trying to hurt them in the real world. I don't want them to actually suffer in their real lives. I'll just say, look, I don't think they're a very nice person. I think they're a fuckwit, and I would just leave it at that. But some people just can't. Some people just can't leave it there. It's like, get a job, mate. Like, how do you have this much spare time? I don't, like, there are people in my real life that have actually hurt me and done horrendous things to me in real life. And I'm not even that obsessed with, like, you know, their downfall. I'm just like, well, you know, eventually they'll F over the wrong person and they'll find out. But, I don't know, man. These people are so next level. Look, and this is her husband who's just lost his wife, the mother of his children, and they see this and they're like, yes, we won, guys. Like, what is going on in your head?
This video is a heartfelt tribute to Michaela Rains, a beloved animal rescuer, wife, mother, and founder of Save a Fox, who just passed away at the tender age of 29. Her life, family, rescue work, and the devastating role of online bullying and controversy, which resulted in this tragic incident. Michaela Ann Rains, in mid-90s in Minnesota.
I don't know if we're going to be able to watch videos. I think because I optimized my... Try dropping the res. Yeah, I think that's a good idea, actually. That's a really good idea. Quality 720. It's already low quality, but we'll drop it right down. It's not even.
Recently.
Excuse me. Excuse me. I'm trying to do something, okay? What's the lowest? 240? Let's try 240. All right, we're on 240p, guys. Sorry, it's going to be like, do you remember the really, 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 like the first camera phones? It's going to be like, you know, the camera phone that was around when you were a kid, like on the Nokia or something. And like they just first invented it. This is what it's going to look like because I had to drop the res down. We'll see how we go.
Of Save a Fox Rescue, which was incorporated back in 2017 in Minnesota, later expanding to Lake County, Florida. With over 2 million subscribers on YouTube and 2 million followers across Instagram and Facebook, she built a loyal online community by protecting the... But to everyone's surprise, this online fame became a double sword that ended in a tragedy for Michaela.
Yeah, apparently she had like, apparently she was on like the autism spectrum, and she also had like borderline personality, and she also had like, I'm just going to turn it down even more actually, because yeah, I don't know what is wrong. All right, this is going to be like you just rubbed some Vaso over your eyes and you're trying to open them. Yeah, like this lady had a lot of mental health problems too, and she just wanted to help foxes, and the way that like apparently she generated her revenue was through her YouTube videos, because obviously like a lot of people are like, oh, a pretty girl with foxes, and that's going to get a lot of views, right? People are going to be like, oh, look at this cute girl playing with foxes, yada yada yada, give her money, she helps more foxes. It's like she was just, or like hyper, she had autism, and her hyper focus or whatever was, you know, foxes and helping them. And like, I don't know, that rubbed people. It's pretty intolerable. The audio is cutting in and out. Yeah, I'm not really sure what I can do about it, guys. I guess we'll just have to have a chatting stream. Does anyone want to ask me any questions? We can't really watch it. I guess we can read articles about it. Let's do that. Yeah, I'm going to have a look how much money I get back from tax after I file my taxes, and after Hex takes all of my money. Thank you to going to uni, but yeah, we'll see. But yeah, some people just see... Oh, I'm frozen. Apparently my potato computer can't even run Google, so that's awesome. Yeah, I think some people are just so like bitter and whatever in their lives. They just see like a girl on the internet who's happy, who's doing what she loves, and, you know, has a husband and a daughter, and they don't have that stuff. But instead of working on themselves and trying to be a pleasant person to be around, they're just like, I just can't imagine being that obsessed with someone. It's just such bizarre behavior. Like, oh, it's 100% jealousy, Green Sky. It's 100% jealousy. Of course it is. What else would it be? Michaela Rains, who rescued foxes and other animals, is dead at 30. She founded Save a Fox Rescue to care for foxes. Excuse me, I'm not giving you money. Do you want to bugger off? All right, finding another article. I'm not giving the New York Times money. CBS News. Let's have a look. A female having a happy, healthy life. Yeah, you can't have that. Less than a week after Save a Fox Rescue founder Michaela Rains died by suicide, her husband Ethan Frankamp is speaking out and sharing his grief. I'm going to be honest, I don't have any words to describe it. It's definitely been the hardest week of my life, for sure, Frankamp said. Frankamp said he discovered Rains Friday morning. Despite efforts to save her life with CPR, she died. Rains leaves behind a young daughter. Yeah, she's got a tiny little girl. I reckon she looks like maybe like 2 or 3. That's so awful. Like, yeah, I don't, honestly, I think there should be some type of legal ramifications for the people on that snark. Like, there's got to be a law somewhere, something that they've, you know, that they've crossed a line. Because that's, like, if you did that in real life, if you obsessively stalked somebody and harassed them in person, like, there would be, you know, legal repercussions for you. So why shouldn't there be if you do it online? Sorry, just sipping some tea. My throat is really sore, so. It's been really difficult trying to watch our daughter comprehend what's going on because she doesn't know and I can't explain it to her. I don't have the words to explain it to her, just trying to explain it to her that mummy's gone. Yeah, of course she's not going to understand. Well, like, how are you going to explain to her what a snark subreddit is? Like, she's never going to understand that until she's older, and then she's going to be really mad. Frankamp reiterated Thursday that Rains had struggled with online bullying, including from people close to her. He says that, paired with recent levels of increasing stress, could be overwhelming. There's a bunch of different places where this just all adds up, he said. Even though she would always see so many positive comments and stuff she was doing, she took the negative ones very personally. But that's the thing, right? You can get 100 compliments, but if you get one negative, like if someone says one negative thing to you, that's just human nature, right? You're going to focus on the negative comment, unfortunately, like most people do. And that's, yeah, I just try and ignore it when people, you know, call me a stupid little bitch or call me whatever, you know. Just existing is enough to trigger people sometimes. And yeah, I do hope there's accountability, not just from a legal aspect or a criminal aspect, but just if the people that did this can have the time to self-reflect of what they've said and what they've done, and how just a simple comment online can be such a personal thing online to someone that's reading it, Frank Camp said. Rains founded Save a Fox in Lakeville, Minnesota in 2017 and was soon at odds with the city council for violating her permit by taking in more than twice the number of foxes allowed and by expanding the fencing on her property, according to city officials. 90% of the foxes that come through here are getting rehomed, she told WCCO in 2017. I consider them family. Despite her permit loss, she received $60,000 in donations in just 3 months, leading her to open a bigger operation near Ferry Bolt in Rice County. Rice County. Rains told WCCO she began caring for animals as a teenager, first taking in a fox when she was 19. These foxes need a place to go, so I want to make that happen, she said in 2019. And I'm going to do whatever it takes to do that. Yeah, well, I guess I don't think there's any level of self-reflection that's going to make these guys you know, realize what they've done. And this is a dangerous thing about echo chambers, right? Because you can go find a subreddit, or you can go find like a Discord server, or you can go find a 4chan board or whatever it is, where everybody shares the same views as you, right? And you only talk to those people, and you guys increasingly like kind of radicalize each other to whatever opinion it is that you have, and you lose all touch with reality because you're not talking to people with other points of views. You're not talking to normal people anymore. You just have your online friends, and you just get out of touch with reality. So all the people on the Snark subreddit, right, they're all telling each other they haven't done anything wrong. Well, if she you know, couldn't handle it, she shouldn't have been online. But like, everybody has bad days, right? I'm usually somebody where, you know, people calling me names or whatever, because my own mum used to like tell me to kill myself, and I was a stupid little slut. Like, some of my earliest memories of my mum saying like heinous stuff like that to me. Like, you know, age 2 and 3, my mum would, you know, I should have aborted you, I hate you, you know, stuff like that. So I'm like, well, my own mum used to say that to me. So like, what are you going to say to me that's going to, you know, going to make me upset? Probably nothing. But there are some days where, you know, you're just sensitive, and those words are really like penetrating. And I have days where I'm just like, I can't. You know, I'm just like, I can't deal with people, and I will, you know, if I have to, I'll take the day off work, or I'll just, you know, run a bath, have a relaxing day, and I'll just cry and feel sorry for myself for a day. And then I'm like, okay, I'm all right now. And I think, you know, every now and again, it's okay to sort of wallow in your stuff. But yeah, look, like, this girl kind of felt like she needed to be online, I guess, because that's how she got the revenue for her you were pretty mad at someone this week in training and called them out in the group session. Wait, what were they doing? Hyperbovian. Were they just being an asshole? But yeah, I think you need a pretty thick skin to be online. But like, obviously you shouldn't need one. You should just be able to, you know, share your passion with people. But people will always find something to. Oregon State has a high suicide rate in winter because of no sun. Yeah, I can't go in the sun ever. So yeah, it's not great being in Australia and having the UV trigger your immune system. But I kind of just go out in the mornings and in the evenings, and in summer I just pretty much wait till the sun goes down. Oh, they were turning up 10 minutes late to every session. Yeah, and some days things like that just like will set you off, right? Because you're like, stop disrespecting everybody's time. Yeah, I take so much vitamin D, Ricochet. No one take that out of context, please. I mean the vitamin, not any other thing that anyone is gonna clip and make it. But yeah, I take a vitamin D supplement every day. Vitamin D3, correct. You're supposed to take it with vitamin K2, so it goes to the right place as well. So I take it with vitamin K2. But yeah, that's what I take with my lunch. I take it with my lunch with the rest of my medications. I take a lot of vitamins actually, along with my medications. I'm trying to be healthy. Does anyone have any topics for conversation? Because we're not watching videos because the computer said no, it's not working. It's a potato and I need a new one. How Collingwood is winning? No, I don't want to talk about that green sky, okay? I don't want to talk about that. Let's see where Parramatta is on the NRL ladder. I bet it's not Wooden Spoon, but it's going to be close to NRL ladder. I think GWS are just in the 8, barely in the 8. Oh. Yay, eels aren't last, guys. Eels. What? I can't talk. I can't speak English. We're all good. Panthers are still in the 8. That's impressive. I thought they would be lower, to be honest. All right, let's look at the AFL one. At least GWS are in the 8 still. That's all right. There you are. There you are, Green Sky. There you are. You're number 1. You're number 1. GWS is number 8. At least we're beating Sydney. Stupid Sydney. Brisbane Lions. Brisbane Lions are like really... Is it Fitzroy? They're really Fitzroy, right? Like the Swans are really South Melbourne. You're a Hawk supporter? Well, you're number 5 then. Isn't Anthony Albanese a Hawthorn supporter? You're just complaining about Collingwood? Oh, I was getting you confused with Aussie Bogan. I was getting you confused with Aussie Bogan. Aussie Bogan came in here the other day and was like, yay, Collingwood. But you're Green Sky. You're from Tassie. I remember now. I remember now. You're from Tassie. We got that. We got that. I'm a Giants supporter. People always think I'm just like a Giants supporter just to like be a shithead, but it's like, no, I'm actually from Western Sydney and I moved to Melbourne as an adult. So I'm not just being an arsehole. I actually... But yeah, I cancelled my Collingwood is playing Gold Coast right now and they were goalless the first half. Well, that's pretty good. Although, you know what, Green Sky, if Gold Coast get a flag before GWS, I'm gonna be so dirty. I'm gonna be so dirty, because the only thing I think is like, well, at least we're not as shit as the Gold Coast, right? At least we're not as shit as the Gold Coast Suns. But if they get a flag before us, I'm gonna be so upset. It's going to be devastating. I kept on forgetting to watch the footy because I don't know, I've just been heaps tired. So Gold Coast were a team before GWS. They're about the same time. I have to check actually, because I didn't follow that. I didn't follow the AFL at all until Western Sydney had a team. So let's see. Gold Coast Suns founded? Oh yeah, I think you're right. I think you might be right. Oh, they were both founded in 2009, but GWS played their first game 2011, I want to say. Entered into the league in 2012. Okay, so they were both founded in 2009, but yeah, it was the AFL's expansion to have both of those teams. So I think maybe it looks like they started at the same time. Anyway, I don't want that. I don't know. It'll piss me off. You wonder what's worse, having no flag or being a Security fan. How long did they go? Because they had a really big drought. Didn't they like go like 40 something years or something without getting a flag? Parramatta Eels is coming up to that actually. My footy team, the last time we got a premiership in the rugby league was in 1986. So that'll be coming up to 40 years next year. Yeah, that's depressing. But let's talk about this. Does anybody remember when the Melbourne Storm cheated and got stripped of 2 premierships? Well, one of those was the 2009 grand final against Parramatta Eels. So Melbourne Storm got stripped of it, but they didn't award it to Parramatta, which I don't think that's fair. I think that should count as a win for us. But yeah, I'm used to being a loser, so that's okay. I'm used to yeah. If I ever see, I wonder if I'll ever see Parramatta win a premiership in my lifetime. I don't know. We'll see how we go. You've been trying to get into NRL. Yeah. State of Origin is definitely the games to watch, because they're definitely the best players in the entire game, and it's just really fast paced, and sometimes there's a punch on, and it's pretty good. I don't know, I just like it when men fight each other, so that's what I enjoy. If my computer had enough RAM to run my VTubing and watch videos at the same time, I reckon we could watch the biggest biffs of NRL, of State of Origin. It's pretty funny. But back in the day, they used to have like awesome punch-ons, and they just used to let them go at it like in the 80s and stuff. You can find like old like videotapes that people have like, I don't know, converted to digital and they've uploaded it to YouTube. It's just people punching on. It's pretty good. But yeah. State of Origin is good. That's my favorite. My favorite NRL thing to watch. It's violent. I probably get a little bit into it. Sometimes I just get carried away when I'm watching sport. I don't even know the stuff that comes out of my mouth when I'm like watching sport, but everyone around me starts laughing because I just come up with some pretty creative things to call like umpires and referees and anybody that I don't like, really. Anyone that I think is a knob. I'm like, I think that's why my throat is so sore actually, from screaming so much on Wednesday night. I hope none of my neighbors are from Queensland, because they probably, yeah, I don't know, Hyperbovian. Something comes over me. People don't expect it. Like, people that know me but haven't like watched sports with me, they don't expect it to come out of my mouth. But I don't know, something feral within me is like summoned, like this primal, this primal pagan beast that lives inside of me. And she comes out and she just, you know, swears a lot and gets really into it. And yeah. That's how we go. The primal footy viewer. Yeah, well, I mean, there are worse ways to get your aggression out, right? Like, if you want to watch sport and get your aggression out, I think that's way healthier than other ways that people vent their frustrations at the world, right? There's definitely less healthy ways to, you know, de-stress. You definitely feel better after you get like heaps mad at a game and then like you calm down. You're like, oh, I feel better now. Maybe I won't go into work on Monday and punch Janice in the face. I got it all out. You just listen to metal, it calms the soul. What kind of metal are you into? All of my best friends are metalheads, so... Metalcore and deathcore. I'm trying to think the last time I even listened to metal. It probably would have been when my best friend lived in Penrith, honestly. That would have been, yeah, like 2019. Because that's what you listen to at her house. But yeah, I just listen to really sad music. I don't know. I just like really depressing music. Where in Tassie do you live, Green Sky? You don't like have to say the suburb or the town or whatever. You can just say, oh, it's near Launceston, or it's near Hobart, or it's near, I don't know. What other places do I know in Tassie? New Norfolk. That's where my cousin used to live. Do I know any other places in Tassie? No, I don't think I do. Oh, I know Port Arthur. Northwest Coast. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know which part that is. Sorry. It is beautiful down there though. I do want to do a trip to like a wombat trip where I just go camping and look at wombats. That will be sick, but I'll wait until my health gets a bit better, because I don't think I can pull it off right now. But yeah, that would be cool. Okay, I think I know vaguely where that is. Anyway, the whole island's pretty beautiful. It's all pretty nice down there. Oh. It's so bad not being able to watch videos, guys. I hope this isn't too boring for anyone. Hobart's a shithole. Yeah, I've only spent like a day in Hobart. Usually, whenever I've gone to Tassie, my cousin's a marine biologist and she lives in Tasmania. So mainly she's just like, you know, we both just geek out over like looking at shit in the water and like going on hikes and all of that type of stuff. So yeah, we don't really like go into like any of the towns or anything really. We're usually just like doing a bit of a bush bash, you know, or looking in like little rock pools for stuff, and I don't know, that's what we like to do. It's probably if you guys at your work take their bikes on the ferry and ride Tassie. A lot of funny stories about the coppers. Oh yeah, rural coppers are nuts. Rural coppers are absolutely insane. My dad is friends with a cop that lives around the corner, and he comes around to my dad's house and does illegal stuff with my dad. Like, you know, alcohol distillation and stuff like that. He's heaps chill. Yeah, rural cops don't give a fuck if they're friends with you. They're just like, yeah, whatever. He saw me underage drinking in a park one time, and he was just like, oh, all right, I won't tell your dad. And I was like, oh, he already knows I'm here. It's okay. It's okay. I never lied to my parents about what I was getting up to as a kid. Because if I was just honest with my dad, and he, you know, he would just tell me to be careful. It wasn't a big thing. And that's the other thing, like, they know where you are, and you know if something happens, you can just give them a ring and they'll come pick, like my dad would just come pick me up if I got into any type of sketchy situation. Yeah. Well, I'm just not good at like hiding things, so I just, instead of like, recently had a copper get shot last month. I could try video. Maybe my computer was downloading an update or something. Yeah. Well, what I found before when it was running really slow is this program that I was using to make YouTube shorts and like to make like just editing stuff that I was using to like you know, kind of try and promote myself a bit. It was storing all this stuff in a cache, like, and there was like 200 gigabytes of stuff in there, and so I was like, oh, okay, I'll delete it. But then I didn't like empty the recycling bin, so it was still there. So I finally worked that out and I cleared all of that. But yeah, we'll see how YouTube goes. I think you're 100% right, Hyperbovian. This computer's like 10 years old. I need to get a new one. I just didn't really have a reason to get a new one until I started streaming. But yeah, I've been looking around, but I think I'm gonna need like $3,000 or $4,000 to get one that's gonna be, you know, up to scratch to do the stuff that I need it to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna have to to suck it up and pay for it. Has everyone done their taxes? Oop, I just hit the desk. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I haven't done mine either, Green Sky. I need to get my shit together because I need to get my tax return so I can spend it. I'll put it towards my new PC. Yeah, I was looking at because the computer that I have now, my friend built it for me, but I think I'm just going to get a pre-built gaming PC because I want to like have everything under warranty. You forgot to do yours for like 3 years. Did the ATO ring you? Because I forgot to do my taxes 2 times in a row, and the ATO rang me and I thought it was like a fake call. So I rang like back the ATO number and they were like, no, we're trying to ring you. Do your taxes, you dumb bitch. And I was like, oh, Okay. I guess I will. I guess I will. But I actually ended up like getting money, not owing money or whatever, so that was fine. And it was really cool because it was like during COVID. So I just like FaceTimed with the accountant from like H&R Block, and he just did it. And then I got money. And it was good because I think I got like $2,000 or $3,000. I don't know. Once you start actually making a little bit of money and you have HEX debt, it just all goes. Yeah, I think the tax threshold is 18,000, or maybe they changed it, I think. But it used to be 16,000 and then it was 18,000. I'm not sure if they put it up again, but if you make less than 18,000 in the year, you don't have to pay tax on it. $18,200? Yeah, that sounds about right. Collingwood lost. Yay! Well, that's good. We like to see it. What should we watch, guys? I don't think it's going to work, but Hassan's team lost. Hassan wouldn't know what AFL was if it bit him on the ass. He's just wearing it. I saw him wearing a Wallabies. You know what he did? He probably went to like the AFL shop and he probably went in there and said, oh, what's the most popular team? He either said, what's the most popular team or what's the working class team? Because you know how Collingwood supporters try and like, oh, we're the underdogs, everybody's against us, yada, yada, yada. I might need a YouTube update. I probably need everything, Ricochet. I probably need absolutely everything. You know what? I might stream for another 10 minutes and then I might call the stream and see if I can fix things for tomorrow. Because yeah, it's kind of like I can't watch anything. It's probably not that interesting listening to me just, you know, crap on about nothing. So, yeah. Let's do a Q&A. Does anyone have any plans for tomorrow? Anything exciting on the weekend? Let me live vicariously through you. I'm going to go get my hair cut and then I'm going to get a food court Chinese. Did I see that Twitch streamer, what's his name? I Show Speed, is that his name? Yeah, I did see him training with the Giants. He went all right, actually. He went all right. He didn't kick the football properly, but he still got a goal. Like, he still kicked it through the post. So that was pretty impressive. But yeah, I saw him training with GWS. Google communicate to you about an update by making YouTube not work. Yeah, that's Oh, somebody just subscribed. Thank you, Defect. Oh, it's Defect. Defect's back, guys. We love Defect. He is our South African friend. Hello. No, Defect, you bought a bunch of subs for other people, like you gifted subs, but yeah. Thank you for subscribing. That's awesome. You're here to be annoying until you get banned. Nah, I have two brothers and a disabled sister, so good luck annoying me. My sister will just say the same word like for an hour without taking a breath. And I just sit there patiently while she does it, so. And well, brothers are just assholes. Like, my brothers are still assholes to me, but they love me, so if anyone else is an asshole to me, they'll, like, you know, bash them, but yeah. Joey just gifted 2 subs. Oh, what's happening? A hype train started to go to a new PC. Well, thank you. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully we can sort it out. I think, like, if there was just 1 or 2 parts that I could update on this PC, that would be awesome. But I don't think, because I will need a new GPU and I will need like a new processor. So I just don't think it's gonna be cheap. Ah, everyone's giving me stuff. My computer's gonna crash, guys. Thank you. Well, I feel bad because I said I was gonna end the stream in 5 minutes because my computer's not working, and poor old Defect's just giving me some subs and stuff. Oh well. That's what happens, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go through everything meticulously and work out what's going on with why it's so slow. But I think it's this computer's just carked it. I think it's gone. I think it's dead. I think it's time for a funeral. Maybe a Viking funeral. I can put it on a barge, light it on fire, you know. Too much RAM is always good. Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to get something with like 32 gigs of RAM. I think this computer has 16, but I think only 8 of it work because I think maybe some of it got fried or something. If I have a modern AMD CPU, you can probably keep the motherboard and the RAM. Oh, this computer was built like 10 years ago, Defect. Like, it's really, really old. I just haven't bought a new one. So I'm just gonna have to suck it up and get a new one. Yeah, it sucks, but what are you gonna do? Yeah, look, like now that I actually have viewers and stuff on stream, like I feel like I should try my best to, you know, make a good stream for everybody that watches. So yeah, we'll suck it up. Yeah, I'm gonna try and get a pre-built one, Defect, because my friend put this PC together for me, so like nothing's under warranty, because like when you build it yourself, you don't get a warranty. 1,000 bits? Jeez, 1,000 bits. That sounds like a lot of money. I don't know how much it is though. But thank you so much, Joey. Very, very generous. Appreciate it. Yeah, no, I'm definitely gonna get the parts under warranty for sure. Because if I'm gonna spend like $3,000 or $4,000 on a PC, like that's so much money. But like the thing is, if I made, you know, enough money to be taxable from streaming, then I could like get a tax write-off. What is this? What is this game, Hyperbovian? What am I supposed to do? Curry sausage. What does it... What is this game? I don't understand what this game is. Tell me the rules. You guess which food people prefer. Oh, okay. 1 pot pear with smoked tofu. No, I'm gonna go with the curried sausage. What? I'm a loser. Hang on, guys. Give me a second. I'll be back in like less than 2 minutes. I just gotta do something real quick. I just realized the mic wasn't on. Yeah, I just realized. Look, I'm a bimbo. We all know this. You see that German tourist that's missing in Australia was found alive? I didn't even realize tourists go missing all the time. Yeah, I wasn't even aware that a tourist was missing, to be honest. Marinated tofu steak on sesame glass noodles or vegetable and... I don't even know what that says, but I'm gonna go for the tofu. Yes, I was correct. Ooh, this all looks nasty. Ah, Joey just cheered 400 bits. Yay! Australia really is the big empty. They should write horror about it. Oh, you should watch some Australian horror movies if you're into that. Like Wolf Creek. There's the Snowtown. That's about the Snowtown murders, the bodies in the barrel. And I think Wolf Creek is like really roughly based on like Ivan Milat. So I think it was in the 90s. It was a long time ago anyway. There was, he's colloquially known as the backpack murderer. It was this guy called Ivan Milat, who I think is from Guildford, which is right near where I lived when I was a kid. But he wouldn't murder me because we're bros. Milat's in jail. Yeah, Milat is in jail, I believe. But so there was this guy called Ivan Milat, and he used to pick up backpackers, like hitchhikers, and he would take them to, I think it was Balangaroo State Forest, and like hack them up with like an axe or a machete or something. And yeah, so I think Wolf Creek is loosely based on him. And then there's, well, let's look up the list. There's heaps. There's the Babadook. I think that's a really famous Australian horror movie as well. I think Australians do horror very well, actually. I think we do it quite well. Hyperbovian, let the hype train down, guys. Lake Mungo as well. Yeah, so the Snowtown murders, that's based on some murders that happened in, I think, near Adelaide or just outside of Adelaide. Lake Mungo, I don't know that one. It's from 2008. Killing Ground. Oh, is that the guy from the castle? Looks like him. Wolf Creek. Wolf Creek is from 2005. Huh. I didn't think it was that old. The Tunnel, Cargo, Blackwater. What else do we have? I'm just seeing which ones I know. Oh, Wolf Creek has a sequel. Hanging Rock isn't really a horror movie though. Hanging Rock is... Do you mean like the Peter Weir one? Oh, so Hanging Rock is like a few hours outside of Melbourne. Well, not even that far actually, because I'm already in the western suburbs of Melbourne. So it's not even that far. But you drive out to a place called... oh, great. Now I can't freaking think of it. It's called something Wood End. Yeah, you drive out to a place called Wood End and then you turn off. You turn off and you just drive like maybe 10 minutes and there's Hanging Rock and you have to pay to go see it. But you don't have to. Yeah, Wood End, like END. Like the end of the woods, Wood End. It's a place called Wood End, and that's like near where Hanging Rock is, where the Peter Weir movie is set. So that's, yeah, where I think both of the remake and the original were filmed. But you have to pay to go in. They want like Parks Victoria or whatever. They want you to pay. And I was like, well, I'm not paying. Because, yeah, bugger that. I'm not giving you money. So I just went for a hike somewhere else, like further down, that I didn't have to pay for. Because you can see stuff in New South Wales, like the Three Sisters, you know, all this beautiful stuff in the Blue Mountains for free. So why would I pay for it? The Aussie accent is lovely, but you can't always pass it. Yeah. Yeah. Do you speak Afrikaans? Do you speak... Is that like a mixture of Dutch and some other languages? I'm not really sure how... English is your second language. Fair enough. I mean, it's my first language and I'm still pretty terrible at it, so. Although, I feel like an Australian or a New Zealand accent would be easier for you to understand than like an American accent, because I feel like the Australian and the New Zealand and the African accent, South African accent, are a lot more similar than they are to, like, say, the American accent. It's an offshoot of Old Dutch blended with whatever. Yeah, that's what I thought, but I wasn't sure and I didn't want to be offensive accidentally. I'm always accidentally scared of putting my foot in something. They've got Queen of the Damned listed as an Australian movie. It was filmed in Australia, but I don't think it's Australian. You've been told that, but you can't hear it yourself. Well, sometimes when I'm watching something, I have to listen closely to tell if someone's from New Zealand or South Africa. Like, I feel like the New Zealand accent is exactly in between Australian and South African. Like, if the South African accent and the Aussie accent had a baby, I feel like it would be New Zealand. Am I crazy, or does anybody else hear that? Because that's how it sounds to me. Like, in my brain, that's what it is. All right, let's go back to the disgusting food. Ew, why would you eat either of these things? Boiled beef with potato. Well, at least it's got meat, or potato soup. Ugh. Maybe people would order the potato soup. Kiwis have similar inflections to South African. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what is like pinging as familiar to me, but there's just something there where it feels very... The Kiwi and Aussie accents are very similar, but you know, linguistically the accent, you have changes. Yeah, I think that's true. Although sometimes it's hard for me to tell. Like, I have to listen to someone say a few sentences before I can go, oh, they're a Kiwi, or they're, you know, whatever. Sometimes it takes at least a few sentences. Oh, these actually both look edible. What am I gonna do? You found the Cape Town English accent to sound very posh to your ear. I don't actually know what that sounds like, sorry. Just trying to think of what South African people I know. There are a lot of South African girls at my university studying social work that I was like friendly with. They used to give me like, I think it's biltong. They used to give me like this jerky stuff that was like made out of antelopes or something. I was like, cool, thank you. And we just used to eat it in class. And one of them was like really spicy and nice. Australian and Kiwi sound similar. They can sound really similar. It's just kind of different. Hi, Ma544. Nice to see you. Biltong is big now. Yeah. I think I've seen it around at the shops, but I didn't know what it was the first time I tried it. And then I was like, oh, it's jerky. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think because we make it in Australia now, right? Because I've seen some of it made out of kangaroo. All right, what do we reckon? The pizza or the chicken with pasta? Because these both look super edible to me. But I reckon pizza's always going to be more popular, right? I just feel like pizza's always a good choice. Pizza is pretty safe. Yeah, I reckon we'll go with the pizza. Yay, 82. They were close though. They were only a few percentage points apart. The University of Prague. Oh, I think I know. My goulash looks way better than this, guys. My goulash is way better than this. So we've got, that's a bread dumpling and goulash. University food is worse than prison food. Well, Czech food is actually really nice. Like, I grew up eating a lot of Czech food and it's really, really nice. At least everybody that I've ever made goulash for has like gone back and gotten like a 3rd or 4th serving of it. So I feel like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to go for goulash because people are definitely going to want goulash. Yep, 75. Well, what do we have here? Vegetarian enchilada. Even though it's vegetarian, it's still Mexican, and Mexican is really good. Let's go with the enchilada. I don't even know what this is. Boiled eggs. Like, why? Oh, they were pretty much neck and neck. What the heck? Why would you... Some of the food people eat looks like it's already been eaten. Like, this looks like it's pre-chewed. All of this stuff looks like it's pre-chewed. Whole wheat spaghetti with pineapple, mushrooms, peas, and soy cream. Or potatoes and quark. Your grandmother is Czech? My grandmother is Czech also. Ricochet. And so is one of my grandpas. And then the other one of my grandpas is Russian. And then the other one of my grandmothers. So I got 1 Irish grandparent, 1 Russian grandparent, and 2 Czech grandparents. Oh, and my mum's Czech as well. She was born in Czechoslovakia, because that's what it was called then. She was born in Moravia, which is like the eastern part of the Czech Republic. Whole wheat spaghetti, or what is quark? Does anyone know what quark is? Am I saying it wrong? I probably am. I don't know, because if this quark stuff is good, it might taste nice on some spuds, you know? Put it on the potatoes, have a good time. Quark is great. All right, let's go with the quark then. I don't know what it is, but... Yay! Thank you, Hyperbovian. You made me get it right, because I didn't know what quark was. It looked a bit suspicious. It's high protein strained yogurt. Oh, so maybe it's like having sour cream or something like that on your potato. All right, we've got seafood and meat paella, or we've got a slice of hot dog pizza. I reckon the paella, right? Paella is really good. Is that how you say it? I think the L's are silent in Spanish. I could be wrong. Yep, we got it. It's popular in Lebanese and Turkish food recently. Oh, I should know it then. Is it called something else? Because I grew up around a lot of Lebanese and Turkish people, and I don't think I've ever heard it be called that before. Your dad's side is Czech and your mom's side is everything. Fair enough. Hawaiian toast, which looks like toast with pineapple on it, I guess. And then there's a Greek style something. I'm going to go with Greek style anything because Greek food is delicious. Oh, yeah, I know what quark is then. Okay, I just didn't know it by that name and it was confusing. We got 8 out of 10. Why I got bloody spider webs, mate? Because they're everywhere and I keep on walking through them. But yeah, I always walk through spider webs. Yeah, I am Australian. Are you Australian? Or do you just like saying mate all the time? Are you mocking our culture? Am I a witch? Well, I mean, occasionally I do like to go into the bush and like summon, you know, the ancient crones of my bloodline. If that makes me a witch, then I guess I'm a witch. You know, I like to dance around a fire with some fox. I'm joking. I'm joking, King Laffy. That's a joke. As if I would have the energy to do that. Do I know Max Mofo? I have seen him and Chad out. I did see them one night on Latrobe Street in Melbourne. I saw them out. Yeah, I saw... Actually, no, Max wasn't there. It was just Chad. You know, anything for views, aka Fat Cunt. I saw him out with some girls and he was like getting into... Well, he was trying to get out of a fight with somebody. He was like trying to calm some guy down that wanted to punch him. That was like near Melbourne Central. And I didn't say hello to him because I was going to go, oi, fat cunt. But because that's his handle on... Well, that's his handle on Twitter. It's at fat cunt. So... we've got snaked rat Luxa spelling the N-word in Kick because he's you know, he's an edgy boy. I'm sorry that 4chan closed down, mate. I'm really sorry that 4chan closed down snaked rat Luxa. 4chan is full of Israelis, by the way. Okay, well, that's good to know. You thought 4chan came back? Oh, it probably did. I don't know. I haven't looked at that website in a very long time. I don't know if it's still around. I just saw somewhere that it got taken down. Am I cute? I mean, I've been told that a lot. So possibly. I sound fucked? Alright, well, you're free to, like, go watch someone else's... I sound cranked up. Okay. Well, could go watch someone else's stream then, dickhead. Like, you know, I'm not holding you in your seat Clockwork Orange style with, You said I sounded cranked up, and then you said... that I sound fucked. Or were you talking to the other dude? If you were talking to the other dude, that's fine. If you were talking to me, then, you know, you can fuck off. Depends. If you weren't talking to me, then I apologize, but it's kind of hard to tell because the chat's all over the place. You banned him? Okay, good job, Hyperbovian. He won't reply? Yeah. No, he was being a dickhead. He was being a dickhead. It's like going to someone's stream and have... Why you banned me? I don't know, mate. Fucking head scratcher. You didn't do anything? You were talking to the other guy? Vanish. I'm not gonna spank him, Hyperbovian. He will probably get aroused if I spank him. That's probably what he's into. Mods add one proton to each of his atoms. Well, I don't know about that, but I would probably say he probably has some extra chromosomes. Yeah, I don't know. I'll just let you deal with it, Hyperbovian. I mean, look, here's the thing, freaking dude. Aw. I'm a stupid bitch. I am a stupid bitch sometimes. I will cop to that. I will cop to that. Oh, this is great. Kick is just full of, like, you know, society's cream of the crop, really. Look, like, I'm sorry that your mum doesn't love you. Like, my mum doesn't love me either, but I found, you know, constructive ways to deal with that in my life. And, you know, I hope you find the same. But, yeah, I'm not holding you down Clockwork Orange style, you know, with your eyes pinned open, making you watch my stream. So, yeah. Stupid bitch is like such a lazy insult. Like, at least say something, you know, creative to me. You know, there's so many like combinations of insulting words that you can string together. Just calling someone a stupid bitch, it's like, I don't know. You know, I feel like it's an entry-level insult. Don't you reckon? It's like it's just so low effort. Kick is containment for those kinds of people. Yeah, well, that's like where Johnny Somali and all those people stream, right? Like, that's where they're at. Ugh. I closed the game I was playing and I don't remember what it was called. Gotta go back up to the link. Food guesser. Food guesser, where is this dish from? I think it either came out of somebody's mouth or out of somebody's bum. I'm not really sure. Could be some type of curry. Oh, it's got a description. Cauliflower, cucumbers, onions, vinegar, mustard, turmeric, sugar, salt. This dish is a tangy and vibrant relish made from assorted diced vegetables such as cauliflower, onions, and gherkins. These vegetables... Oh, this is from the UK, I think. I think this is like the stuff that you put on your ham sandwich in the UK, right? What's it called? Like Piccadilly? Maybe it's from England? Oh, I got it right. I got it right, guys. I got it right. It's from England. Piccadilly. That's what it's called. Yeah, I know that because I've had that on a sandwich when I was in the UK. I had ham, Piccadilly, and cheese, and it was one of the best sandwiches I've ever had. Yeah, it was yum. I rate it as yum. Fennel seed, sugar, coconut, anise. Oh, they sell this at Pakistani. I actually for some reason saw these the other day in like an Indian grocery store. So I'm going to say Pakistan or India. I will go with Pakistan. Was I right? Yeah, I was right. Yeah, I was at an Indian grocery store and I saw like candied fennel seeds, and that's what this is. And they were at an Indian grocery store, so I just put Pakistan. Oh, this looks good. Pork, sausage, meat, garlic, paprika, salt, pepper, optional red wine, optional hot chili peppers, optional bay leaves. This dish is full of garlic sausage crafted from a blend of pork and beef. It's seasoned with garlic and various spices and stuffed into natural casings and smoked to achieve a robust smoky flavor. I think this is going to be Italian. I think this is going to be Italian, or it could be Chinese sausage. Does this look like Chinese sausage? Oh yeah, it's got red wine in it. Good point, Defect. So it's European. Let's go with Italian. It's not chorizo because it doesn't have paprika in it. Let's go with Italy. Four guesses remaining. Okay, it's not Italy. It could be Spain. It could be Portugal. What do you reckon? It could be France. But we're very hot. It's not Italy. It does have paprika? Oh, it does have paprika. So it's probably Spain. It's probably... It might be chorizo. Oh... Croatian? If it's... Let's try Croatia. Correct, it was Croatia. It was Croatian, because it said it's like, because Croatia's right near Italy, and it said very hot for Italy. So, that's why I went with that. I did alright. I reckon. I went okay. It wasn't too shabby. I kind of like arguing with the kick people. It's kind of fun. I think I've actually had this. My godmother is Croatian, and I think I've actually had this. Yeah, I think it's yum. It said I'm a gastronomical genius. Thank you. Thank you, computer program. I do like food. I just don't eat very much of it because I never feel hungry and I'm very skinny. But I should eat more, actually. Gas bag. I am a gas bag tronomical genius. That is true. The kids at Kick can have a 30-second lead time. Yeah. I don't care if they want to come in here and call me a dumb bitch. I mean, that's, you know, they can do that if they want. That is alright with me. What about these quiz games? What about them? Oh. Yeah, the GeoGuessr games, hello, am I frozen? Yes, I am. Oh my goodness. Alright, let's go back to the other one because this isn't running very well, and I'll close this and this. Alright, let's see how we go. But I want a new game. Where's my new game? Okay, I must have... Oh, maybe you can only play once a day. You feel like we are in a new golden age of browser games. Well, thank God, because I would have nothing to play. I can only play this once a day, I think. Oh, they're all daily? Oh, that sucks. Oh, this is a new thing. Where is this dish from? Okay, I see some walnuts. I see some, looks like parsley and some chives. Oh, okay, it tells me what it is. Potatoes, carrots, eggs, canned fish, mayonnaise, onions, cheese, optional dill. This is definitely Central European. It's giving, yeah, it's giving Hungary, or the Czech Republic has like similar stuff to this. Or Poland even. But we'll try Hungary. It borders Hungary. It's not Hungary, it borders Hungary. I'm trying to picture a map of Europe in my head. Hungry, hungry, hungry hippos. Slovakia? Okay, it borders Hungary, it borders Poland, and it borders Slovakia. Borders Hungary, Poland, and Slovakia. I'm trying to remember where all my countries are. Yeah, it might be the old country, which I thought it looked Czech. But Czechia doesn't border Hungary. It doesn't at all, so it can't be. It has to be, yeah, it might be the Ukraine. Because it's got dill in it, and Ukrainian people love dill, and their food's very similar to Czech food. Correct. Yeah, it's the Ukraine. Yeah, Czech doesn't border... Mimosa salad. Rice noodles, shrimp, tofu, garlic, shallots, fish sauce, tamarind paste, palm sugar, lime juice, bird's eye chilies, bean sprouts, eggs, peanuts, coriander, because that's what it's called, green onions, dried shrimp, prawns, pork, banana blossoms, soybean oil. Okay, this looks Thai. This looks really Thai. It's got to be Thai or Vietnamese or something. I'm going to go with Thai. Yes, it is Thai. Oh, it's a lamington. It's Australian. It's Australian, guys. Unless New Zealand's trying to pretend that they invented the lamington as well. They probably are. Let's be honest. Stolen valor. Oh, I just wrote lamington in there instead of Australia. I got too excited. Correct. Lamington, Australia. I really like the lamingtons with the cream and jam in them. Otherwise, I feel like they're too dry. Does anyone else feel the same? I need like some cream and jam in the middle of my lamington. Otherwise, just not into it. It's a bit dry. I do like a lamington though. Beef tendons, peanuts, toasted rice, annatto seeds, ginger, garlic, onions, leek, soy sauce, vinegar, bay leaves, star anise, black pepper, salt. This dish is made by simmering beef skin, tendons and cartilage in a flavorful broth with soy sauce, garlic, onions and various spices until tender. The dish is typically slow cooked for several hours. Japan? It could be Japan. I think it's definitely giving Asia. It's got soy sauce in it. I think natto is just fermented soybeans, isn't it? I don't think this is natto because it says it's got beef tendons, peanuts, toasted rice. I'm gonna just go with China and see what happens. China is warm. It's not hot though. Natto or annatto? Annatto, not natto. A-double-N-A-double-T-O. Seeds. Because natto is fermented soybeans, right? Because I've tried some before. Oh yeah, sorry Joey. Sorry if it sounded like natto. It's probably just the way I pronounced it. So it's near China. Could it be Korean? Koreans like to toast rice. Okay, Korea and China are both warm, but they're not hot. Philippines, maybe? Could be the Philippines. Balba. Okay, we've got a name for it, so that will help, right? I feel like it's going to be Southeast Asia, actually, because this looks like a Southeast Asian name. No. So China and South Korea are both close. Are both warm, rather, but they're not hot. Balbacua? It could be the Philippines. But I wouldn't say that that's close. I guess is sort of close to China. I don't know. Let's just try it. It was the Philippines! Yay! That sounds like Spanish for me. Oh yeah, I guess they do. They do have a Spanish colonial history in the Philippines. That would make sense, actually. I'd eat it. I'll rate it a yum. Beef tripe, onions, mushrooms, bay leaves. I think this might be Czech. We have a tripe soup in the Czech Republic that looks exactly like this. I don't think the British eat tripe, do they? It's also got marjoram in there. It's got spices in there. It's got allspice berries, black peppercorns, marjoram leaves, salt, garlic, vinegar, flour, butter, sour cream, and parsley. I think it's might be Czech because we do have a tripe soup. I can't remember what it's called that looks like this. It borders the Czech Republic. All right, it borders the Czech Republic. Poland. Polish. It is Czech though. It is Czech. I just can't remember what it's called. But I have eaten it many times as a kid. The tripe. My mum just calls it tripe soup, so I don't know what it's called in check. I like it. It goes alright. I'm gonna rate it a yum. I do like eating cow stomach. I enjoy it. I might actually call the stream, guys, because my throat is so sore and I have to actually get my hair cut tomorrow. Otherwise... Oh, is there another game? Let me have a look at it. This one is music. All right, we'll give this one a go then. I guess I'll stay for longer. How do I play? This artist is a band. 2 or more members, duets and collaborations are not considered bands. Okay. The title of the song has 4 or more words as it appears in the database. The main voice in the song is male. Animals. Some songs centered about animals or that include animals in their title. Guitar solos. Selections of songs that include more. I don't understand how I'm supposed to play though. Zoom you in? If I can. You pick a song for each cross section. Control to scroll to zoom. Okay, let's try that. Oh yeah, there we go. I learned a new trick today. You pick a song for each cross section. Okay. So is the cross section like it's 4 or more words and it's top 500, or like how do I... Guitar, 4+ words. Get a hint. Van Halen. Okay. Four plus words for Mariah Carey. Okay, I don't think I understand how this game works. It can be any song. Yeah, I think I need to see someone else play this so I can, like, understand. Okay, I don't know who Callum Scott is, so already fail. So, like, a male singer with a guitar solo could also be Billy Corgan. Oh, yeah. I really need to watch someone else play this. I think I'm just way too tired to try and understand the the rules. It's the power of bimboism, guys. I just... In the first cell, try Here Comes the Sun. This cell? Alright. Yes, that was correct. I didn't even... What clues are we using to get these? Take on me. Alright. Alright, I think maybe I'm sort of getting it now, but I got one. Frank Ocean. I definitely don't know any songs by that person. Rolf Harris. All I know from Rolf Harris is like that song that they make you listen to when you're a little kid about kangaroos. Guns N' Roses, 4+ words. It's not November Rain, that's 2 words. Welcome to the Jungle. Is that a song called Welcome to the Jungle? Who let the dogs out? You can do... You think I should sleep? I definitely should sleep. I'm so tired. You can do like Sunflower in row 1, column 3. Bullet with butterfly wings. I tried to write that into this one because the clue was bullet and I was like, bullet with butterfly wings. It won't even bring up. Maybe I have to bring up Smashing Pumpkins. The Velvet Underground. Okay. What songs do I know by the Velvet Underground? A few. Doesn't narrow it down. I know one Modest Mouse song, so I will try that. It's not that. The list is really short for answers. Yeah. I got the Tori Amos one right. Who is not surprised? Top right, accepted, take you to church. Top right. I don't listen to any new music, so I'm gonna be bad at this. Get a hint. You gotta guess normie shit. They had Tori Amos. I guess Tori Amos is pretty normal shit. Co-worker music. Yeah, I just don't really understand the concept of the game. I think it's the main issue. Search the song Guitar and Male. Get a hint. I won. I wonder. I won the lottery. Yeah, I can't do this. I don't even understand the rules. I'm gonna have to watch someone else play because I don't understand. I don't understand it. I am so sleepy. I am so done. This puzzle has at least got you to fire up Spotify and listen to music. Yeah, I don't even listen to Spotify. I just listen to I just have like a playlist on YouTube that I listen to, and it's just like, what even is it? It's like, at the moment, it's just like Deftones and like Smashing Pumpkins and like, I don't even know. Anyway. Yeah, I am kind of done for the day. It is time for bed. I'm gonna have to watch, what is this game called? Music Doku. I'm gonna have to watch someone else play it, so bad suggestions from you, but at least we know Foodles are fun. Well, I feel like I have a good sense of music, just like not any music that's like in the last like 10 years. I don't know any of that because I don't listen to new music because it's shit. I don't know. Yeah, alright, I should go. I'm just blabbering on at this point. I was gonna go anyway, and then there was a new game and I don't know how to play it. Alright, thanks for hanging out, guys. Sorry, I'm totally brain dead. See you next